Almost since the dawn of portable electronics, the Hampshire-based Power Traveller company have been leading the charge, pun wholly intended, to keep our gadgetry going in places far, far from a mains plug. Up until now, most of Power Traveller's products have relied on the principle of plugging them into the mains, filling them up with electricity, and then you go off into the field until you run out of the stuff. Now, however, Power Traveller are moving it to the next level and inventing new ways of generating power in the field. So those of us who like to go severely off-grid can live without sight of a mains plug for weeks or even months and keep our laptops, GPSs, sat-navs and the rest of it going. This is Power Traveller's new Power Monkey Expedition. It costs £450, it's just about to come out, and I think you'll agree it's a pretty remarkable piece of kit. So I've assembled a few bits from the pack and let's talk through what these various bits are. This is the heart of the Power Monkey Expedition system. This is a huge 10,500 milliamp hour battery. There's enough charge in there when it's full to charge your iPhone 7 to 10 times, iPad very similar. It will even keep a lot of laptops going. It won't actually charge them, but it will keep them going so you can use them when they're plugged in. The first method is hand cranking. Now, this may look like one of those wind-up radios, but it's far more sophisticated than that. This is a real turbine. 10 minutes of turning like that will give you enough for about 40 minutes talk time on something like an iPhone or an Android, which is pretty substantial. But the remarkable thing about the Expedition is that at the same time as charging it by hand, you can also have the solar panel working. Now, if you can just about see, there's a tiny red light working there. Now, this is almost a misnomer to call it a solar panel because it's a cloudy day here in the middle of a wood, and the red light means it's charging under these conditions. So that, and it can even bend back like that to go on the back of a rucksack, so you can be picking up power as you're progressing. But the cool thing is that the solar panel and the hand crank are both supplying power to the battery at the same time. Now, here's another part of the kit which gives an idea about the attention to detail that Power Traveller have to invest in these products. The basis of their clientele are people who mainly rely on this equipment for survival. It's life or death. They can't afford anything faulty, so everything has to be thought about. This, for example, is the main electrical connector that connects the battery to two gadgets at once. I should have mentioned, of course, that you can charge both an iPhone and an iPad or a GPS or whatever camera battery from that. This is completely waterproof, so even if that falls into a river or a stream, it'll keep working, which is quite something for an electrical component. They've even paid attention to the details of the cabling. The cables feel kind of unusual, and the reason for that is they're freeze-proof. These will work down to minus 30 degrees centigrade, where ordinary cables apparently will sometimes crack. That could be disastrous if you need your GPS for survival reasons. But Power Traveller are looking for a future-proof product here. If there's a new battery technology emerges in the next few years, you can just slot the new battery into here. If new circuit boards, if new software is required, everything can be upgraded and future-proofed. And I've managed to get a rare thing for Technopolis TV, an advanced sample of a product, of an accessory for this, which is not coming out for another few months, probably till the end of the year. And I've had to twist the arm of the founder of Power Traveller, Jerry Ranger, to actually get it here today. And that's no small achievement because he's a highly trained ex-commando who's perfectly capable of killing me, but for some reason he didn't. Now Jerry says, I've got to make it clear that what I'm going to show you now is not a production version. It's still in development, but if you bear with me for a moment, I'll show you something that really I think turns it into almost an ornament worthy of a household. And first of all, we'll see some legs. Put a bayonet fitting there. Place this on here. Now, that obviously is designed to pick up wind. It'll work in winds of as low as 12 knots. Here's something else. Power Monkey Expedition is totally waterproof, and so if you have a convenient stream running nearby, just put that in the stream and the water will keep it running. Don't think we can find a stream around here, but I've seen a video of this working. It actually works, and it doesn't matter that it gets wet. So lots and lots of ways of creating power. Also coming quite soon is a mini version of this, the Power Monkey Expedition 2, which will be about £75. Won't come with the wind turbines at the beginning, but will later on. So, generating power, in infinite power in the wild, that's the mission which Power Traveller have given themselves. I think they've made quite a good job of it, and I would quite like that on my sideboard as well. Thanks very much for watching this outdoors edition of Technopolis TV.